welcome back to my channel. Today I went thrifting. Shock horror, I know, being a thrift channel, but I wanted to share it because it was super magical. Magical always for the soul. For me, it's very therapeutic, it's very cathartic. I go into my own little world, my inner child comes out and we just play and we get creative. So first and foremost, I adore thrifting for that. But I also adore it when I just let the magic unfold and there's not really an agenda. I'm just going to have a look and just to top up all those kind of thrift dopamine feelings. But then I get these wonderful gifts and surprises along the way. I think it's such a testament to that whole concept of just going with the flow, right? And just letting life unfold and just seeing what pops up with no preconceived notion or plan. Sometimes that is a really magical thing to do, and it definitely happened for me today with thrifting. Whilst I didn't have an agenda per se, I definitely have sections that I gravitate towards in a thrift store. I love the men's section. I've talked about that before on this channel, and really it's just a section for everybody, but I love shopping in there for oversized, for great tailoring on a budget. You know, you get that kind of really cool, like relaxed fit, and you can get good quality items for a whole lot less. So I love that section. And I also love the discount. Your girl loves a discount. I mean, who doesn't? So the stores that I go to, Salvos Stores, as they're known here in Australia, if you're in another part of the world, you'll know it as the Salvation Army stores. So the stores that I go to here, they have a 50% off and a $2 rack every week. Now, not every store, just for the stores that I go to, for the most part, that's what they have. So today a fresh color started and I like to go have a look and see what there is. And I really enjoyed the challenge of the $2 rack or the discount rack, because these are items that haven't sold yet and they're deemed as kind of on the way out, right? But I'm like, really? I feel like I want to flip that on its head and prove it to myself, and also prove it to, you know, sustainability in general, that just because it's discarded or it's not as desirable anymore doesn't mean that we can't re-love it and make it beautiful and turn it into something super chic. When I'm sifting through the discount racks, I'm looking for natural fibers, I'm looking for inbuilt tailoring, I'm looking for interesting buttons, I'm looking for wearable, comfortable, I'm looking for unique items, special items. Really, I just, you know, I can kind of comb the racks, but then I also just stay open to it. But today was especially good. I don't know what it was today, but I found bamboo, I found cotton, I found wool, and every single item was $2. So I spent 12 bucks and I got some beautiful pieces, classics, and pieces that I didn't have that I was definitely looking for, pieces that are kind of leaning into the trends without being a slave to them, and looking at, you know, street style and the runway shows and the collections that are happening at the moment. For Fashion Month, I can definitely see some parallels with the street style and the collections and what I found and how I can reinvent them. So I thought it was super cool and that I should share it with you. I want to talk you through what I found, why I bought it. Each item, as I say, was literally $2. Like, it just blows my mind to think that you can find this quality in a thrift store. If you keep an open mind and if you do enjoy that hunt and you like to have a look around, you will be rewarded. And today was exactly that day. So yeah, I wanted to talk you through the items, show you what I found, and then I thought I might put together a few different looks to show you how I might style them as they are, but then also injecting in a few pieces from my existing and beloved thrifted wardrobe. So let's do it. Okay, I'll show you to start with on this camera, but I always love the iPhone for giving us more of a kind of head to toe view. But this is leaning into the sheer trend, and it's just a really gorgeous little blouse, almost a bit like kimono style, but I love the print. I'll turn it around for you. Really pretty. It almost is a bit 90s, like a bit of a kind of dark floral. You know, I can see this with a slip dress and dock boots. $2, man. As I say, everything that I found was $2, but I just thought this was really pretty and it'll be great for layering. I can belt it. Yeah, I love that one. Now, this next piece, I always look out for men's suits on the $2 rack, and I see them all the time, and they're always such good quality, like for the most part. I mean, you've got like inbuilt tailoring here, but you know what got me was when I looked at the tag, and this guy is 100% bamboo. I don't think I've ever seen a suit jacket made from bamboo, so that really caught my eye. And I love how soft it is. Nice buttons, really good tailoring, and it's super oversized on me. It's got like that kind of 80s shoulder, which is definitely having a moment. And I am looking forward to styling this as is. But I've also got an idea with maybe some upcycling. Stay tuned for that. The next thing I found was this never been worn army fatigue bodysuit. So random, but I love it. And I think it looks really cool with that bamboo jacket. I like the print contrast there. And this is a great layering piece, you know, winter or summer. You can definitely do a lot with that. I love bodysuits. They're just easy throw on. And you've got a good base. So I love that one. Now, these are just going to look like kind of, you know, black blobs on the screen, but these are a beautiful cotton linen blend, and they're super oversized, but I'm going to show you a trick in this video that I love to do, and I actually favor getting oversized because then you can do some really sort of high fashion inspired stuff with it. As are these. I got these because I just look at the cool little vintage tag, and then I love this faded denim. I'm seeing a lot of that on street style as well. Lastly, 100% wool, beautiful suit jacket. This has got really nice tailoring as well. I can't believe all these pieces were $2. It's just mental. All in all, not a bad score for $12. I'm getting dressed for the day, and I wanted to show you two of my all-time favorite style hacks with thrift clothing, particularly when it's oversized, which I love. I love the oversized fit. I shop the men's section all the time, but I scored these $2 pieces. So this amazing bamboo jacket, this army fatigue bodysuit, and these super oversized pants, they were all on the discount rack. So $2 for $6 for this outfit, and then utilizing things that I already had in my wardrobe. But the pants are way too big, but I love that because I cinched them with a belt to create this effect called a paper bag waist. Let me show you. So you hoik them up, super Harry high pants, and then you grab your belt around the back and do it as tight as is comfortable for you. And then all that excess material where it's too big creates this really cool paper bag effect. Nice and high-waisted, which definitely suits my body type. I've just teamed it with some little slip-ons. I want to show you what I do with the sleeves. So these babies are called sleeve garters. I found all of these in thrift stores, but you can get them from department stores, you can get them online. They're probably on Amazon. I love them. My mum used to have them, and I was reminded of them when I saw them in a thrift store like years ago, and they're the best. So yes, you can use a rubber band, but sometimes that cuts off your circulation. These are a little bit kinder. So I've gone for silver because that's kind of the most relevant color here. And then you just put it where's comfy for you, and then you just bunch the fabric up,
and you can roll it to show the inside if you like, and that will not move all day. Because I don't know about you, but there is nothing more annoying than constantly having to play with your sleeves and push them up and make them stay. Oh my God, it's so annoying. So they end up like that. It's giving like Miami Vice, 1980s, 90s, here for it. Some white shades, hat because I can't be bothered with my hair. Some light reading, my beautiful book, Opulence. This big chunky bag, I've shown you her before on here. This is a $10 thrift find, and then to give it an even more of an Hermes vibe, I've had a bootmaker add this little catchphrase, bit of a parody. Instead of Hermes, it's homies, as in rolling with the homies. Thrift, remade. So, there's the look with the style hacks in place. All right, let's go. Playing with another find from the $2 rack extravaganza. This is another men's blazer, 100% wool, $2. And then I've just combined it with everything that I already had in my wardrobe. These are my wedding shoes. This is a beautiful satin slip that I thrifted for $5. This gorgeous bag that I got from Salvos online. It's giving that whole sparkle diamante trend. Alexander Wang has done it, Prada's done it. This is my little thrifty take. My neck piece, this is actually a little hair clip that cost me 50 cents from a thrift store. And I've just added some white ribbon and clipped it on. I also wear it in my hair, but I'm noticing a lot of this in street style and on the collections, a little bit of a feminine edge. And I love it juxtaposed with the masculine. Okay, I'm off to dinner. Let's go. Going to see a gig tonight, so this is what I'm wearing. This is all men's clothing. And I found this bamboo jacket on the $2 rack. So yes, it was $2. And look, 100% bamboo. I mean, I've never even seen a men's coat made from bamboo, but I absolutely love it. I'm wearing it sort of just relaxed today, but you can also push up the sleeves. I use these things called sleeve garters. I've shown you them before, but you just pop them here, do that, and then the sleeves will stay. So I don't know, up or down. It's kind of cool. And there's another hack here that I want to tell you about because it's been a game changer for me, particularly as a thrifter. When I find things oversized that don't quite fit, but obviously I don't want them to fall down, this is a genius little hack. So you can see that my pants are sort of to one side, right? And there's a lot of sort of high-end denim brands that have this inbuilt and you pay for it. So I found them on Amazon. I don't even know what they're called, but I'll put a little link for you guys. And they're just literally like little buttons, but they've got a brooch back, which kind of screws and clips in. And that sucker's not going anywhere. I'm absolutely stoked to have found them. So I'm thinking this little crossbody bag, well, I bought it as a little clutch and I just added a chain from another bag, but it is also cute just holding it as well. I like that these pants are sitting really low just to show off that point of my shoe. One of my favorite ways to style oversized men's jackets is cinching the waist with a contrasting feminine corset. I thrifted both these pieces, 100% bamboo, $2. This corset was $5. I've had it for ages and it is the best styling piece because it creates this really interesting dichotomy. Big boxy kind of masculine vibe of the oversized jacket, and then when you cinch it, the fabric kind of does this natural sort of interesting like contrast and it just falls in a certain way. You can push up the sleeves. It's giving very high fashion. I always like to play around with the corset too. So I've actually got it on backwards because I like the lacing at the front. You can wear it sort of off to one side. Play with your clothes. They're really just open to our imagination, and there are unlimited ways that you can style things and look $1,000,000 for less.
Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I hope that you found this inspiring. I hope it gives you that little nudge to go into a thrift store, look for the discount stuff, look for the not so desirable, to open your mind and think about how you could tap into your inner designer and your inner creative, your inner child, and re-love and reimagine these pieces. They're much better on our bodies than they are in a landfill. And really, there are so many gorgeous things in a thrift store. We just have to switch our mindset to endless possibilities and use that beautiful imagination that we all have. I'll see you next time, guys. Mwah.